All right, everybody. What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Mobile Salons sponsored Mr. Hair Art Show. I am your host, Ronnie Mac. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art, and I'd like to thank you all for joining in and coming in. We are live, guys. We are live, and I like to extend my gratitude to all of the people that have been coming in on a regular basis and kicking it with us live. I like to let you all know that you are greatly appreciated, and your your dedication and steadfastness has been a very welcomed uh, sort of encouragement for me and all of the things that I'm doing, because once we get going, once we get to that other level, when you get famous or whatever, and then you get to that go point where the people start coming, and there's large numbers and large groups of people that pop in and just start coming into your life. You start to try to figure who's who at that point, of who's the people that are real versus who's the people that are coming on board because you're a millionaire, because you have something that they want. Um, Basically, the people that are coming because they see something that they can get. That's going to happen. That's automatic. That's a thing that is natural with human beings and as a whole. And to me, especially when I have my coach hat on, I tell people, make sure that you acknowledge the people that was there before the good times. The people that was there with you during the struggling times, the people that was there before you got started, and literally held you down while you were out there working, trying to get where you want to be, trying to get where you are now. The people that are coming now, that's easy. We got plenty of money. That's easy to hang and kick it when all the bills are paid. That's easy to ride with a brother when the rain ain't coming down. It's a strange human behavior that this people want, and they believe, and they stride, and they literally they scream for the sunny days, but then when the rainy days come, they think that the world is coming to an end. Well, there's no such. You got to understand, people. There's no such thing as a sunny day without a rainy day. There's no such thing as daylight without the night. There is no light without darkness. So until you actually have a full scale um, sort of balance, if you will, with the people that understand what balance is, you need those two, that yin and that yang. And some people will recognize this right off the back. Some people it'll take a little bit, and that's fine too. But I want to make sure that I go on record in stating it and promoting it, so that we don't have a conflict of people not recognizing, when we start behaving like like we're gonna behave. It's gonna be a whole different realm, or a whole different world of attitude, if you will. So just prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself. So, and I mean, I'm again, I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm just saying this is a normal behavior. It's happening now. Is why I'm telling you guys this at this juncture. We're starting to get more and more accounts. We're starting to branch out. We're about to go into the larger scale uh, operation, if you will, for mobile salons and for hair art and the hair art industry. It's about to be a whole nother world. So going down that road is going to be particularly eventful. But when, as I've been telling everybody, and as I just started telling you guys, they're going to be your kind of your rubberneckers, your people that come on board because they see you got something, the people that were literally waiting, the people that were waiting for you to actually get somewhere, and then they come and say, hey, I'm with you. Okay, how are you with me when I was down in the mud, you were nowhere to be found? And see, that's a whole discussion by itself when you start telling people, I mean, literally calling them out, saying, hey, you say that you were with me, but when I was looking for you, you were nowhere to be found. And I know you saw me. That's the thing. I know you was there. I know you saw me because I saw you. I talked to you. I showed you that, hey man, we need to, come together. We need to do this. That by itself causes me to look carefully at who I roll with. If you understand, you can't roll with everybody. You got to know who your crew is, who your real crew is, the ones that are down with you for real, and not, just coming in because you got something, or coming in because you got something that they can use. Okay, well, that's not how this is supposed to work. So as we started getting larger amounts of money, we started promoting and getting accounts. We haven't even got the really big contracts yet. Those contracts are coming. They're already signed. They're already confirmed. But those contracts come once we go public. Once we have our building, our new building up and running to where we can do larger contracts. We can build more buses at a time. We're coming out with 1, 2, 3 buses a week. When you're cranking like that, building custom buses, one bus every single week, or 2 or 3, depending on how we strategize this thing. Coming off of a bus every week, it will be a whole nother platform that we run on, and everybody that's rolling with us, you guys will see the benefits of doing that. You guys will see the benefits of being on a team that is changing the whole industry. You follow what I mean? That's where we're headed. That's where we're getting to right now, is getting in position to change the entire industry, the entire barber and beauty industry. So, as I said before, you either know what you're looking for and you jump on board, or you stand on the sidelines and you wait to see if something or someone is going to do something. I will caution you though, we just got through talking about it. If you're waiting for someone to score and you're not a part of that team before they scored, you're not a part of that group before they made it to the Super Bowl, if you're not on that team roster, then how do you expect to benefit off of their accomplishments, off of everything that they've done? You're not going to be able to get it. It's literally you going and working or going and playing for a team that won the Super Bowl, and now you join that team and you say, hey, I won the Super Bowl. No, you didn't win the Super Bowl. We won the Super Bowl. We won the championship. We have championship rings. You are now coming on the team. You're on a championship team. You're on a Super Bowl winning team, but you're not a Super Bowl winner. You don't have a Super Bowl ring. They don't have rings for people who join the winning team after they've won. That's not a thing. But that's what a lot of people they have in their head. A lot of people right now, even today, as smart as everybody thinks they are, a lot of people believe that just because they jump on the team, they should get all of the accolades, all of the benefits, all of the hookups and the come ups, and the benefits that team has acquired. You not getting that. That's not how that works. You got to be in beforehand. That's Mobile Salons right now. That's MOBALON right now. You got to be in now. You got to be in right now if you want to benefit. If you want to take advantage of what we're about to do and what we're about to become, you got to be in now. You got to be signed up. You got to be paid up. You got to have your money in. You got to have your work in. You got to be logged in. You can't come get on board later and expect the same benefits that everybody that's on board right now are about to get. Now is the time. And I'm saying this because, guys, I have so many people right now. I have so many people that are waiting. You would be astonished. I mean, it would actually blow you away. You would be astonished at how many people we have on a regular basis coming in and literally talking to me directly, the owner talking to me and saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna jump on that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna go and talk to my husband, or I'm gonna go and talk to my wife, and I'm gonna see what's happening. We're gonna put something together, and then I won't hear from them for a couple of months." They want to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to go mobile. Everybody wants to be in a mobile salon, but nobody wants to do the work. Everybody wants to go mobile and be able to go to barbers, to not have to sit in the barber shop, not have to sit in the beauty salon and hope that customers come through your doors. Everybody wants to be able to go to their customers. Do you know the feeling that you get when you're able to drive to your customer's house, their actual home, and you ain't got to go in? You're not going in their house. You're literally sitting outside in the safety, ladies, y'all know what I mean, in the safety of your own vehicle. Big, strong, you got windows, you got doors, you got locks, you got security measures all in place, to where your client comes out and you press that button and the door opens, and then your client gets on, just your client, and then you close the doors behind them. That is peace of mind. That right there is business personified. Guys, I hear stories from my girls that'll blow your head off. I mean, it really irks me, and will cause you to start rethinking the program itself, because they used to go to clients' homes, and some are still doing it, going into clients' homes to do their hair in their house, and there's no telling what's in that house. There's no telling what you're going to run into going up into somebody's house with all your equipment, all your supplies, and whether you know this person or not, it doesn't matter, because you don't know what they got in their house. You don't know who's in there waiting for you to come into their house. Guys, we're not doing that. We're not allowing that. We're not allowing our girls to go into strangers' homes, even if it's one of their clients that they've been taking care of for years. We don't know their husbands. We don't know their brothers, their cousins, their friends, the people that stop over their house while you're there. We don't know none of this. Therefore, we don't put ourselves in that situation. Simple. And not just the girls, the guys as well. Guys, y'all don't know these folk. Y'all don't know these brothers that y'all going to their house and falling up in there and doing their hair. You don't know what's going on up in. I got a story where one of my barbers that went to his client's home to cut his hair, innocent little old, a visit to do a simple haircut, and he falls up in the house, and he got his homeboys there. Now, you would think, okay, well, oh man, they finna rob him. Oh man, they finna take his stuff. No, wasn't that, because he's a customer of it. They're good to go. So he falls up in there and he starts cutting his hair, and despite the fact that he having to deal with setting up and finding a spot to cut hair and then cleaning up somebody else's house and kind of trying to remain professional while in somebody's living room or their kitchen or their bathroom cutting their hair, not professional. But he's doing their hair, cutting his hair, and then all of a sudden there's a beating and a kicking at the door. I'm talking about beating on the door. And then all of a sudden you hear a whole bunch of wait, and then the door kicks in, and guess who it is? Oh, it's 5-0. It's them law boys. It is it is straight up it's them boys. They kicking in the door in a raid because this is a trap house. This is a dope house. This is where they sell dope. Now it ain't the normal, you fall up in there and it's crackheads all laying on the couch and they smoking and shooting up over there in the corner and all that. It wasn't that from what he tells me, but you all know that scenario. You all know that's how. Now as soon as and I'll tell y'all from the fact, barbers, stylists, as soon as you fall up in a customer's house and it looks like that, get out of there. Don't stay in there. Get out of there immediately. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Not now, but right now. Don't even go in, because you don't know what you're exposing yourself to. You don't know what situation you're putting yourself in. It could be dangerous. It could be a bad situation. So don't let yourself fall into these type of predicaments, because it could be very, very difficult to get yourself out. So all in all, they get raided. They get busted because that this is a trap house. It's a house where they go and re-up. They go to the back and open up panels and drawers and everything and get the new drugs that's gonna be sold, and they swap out drugs for the money and all that type of stuff. And that this is where that nice little respectable house, just a regular crib. But you don't know. You don't know what's in that house. Now here's the kicker. Because you could think that I'm just a barber. I'm just here to cut their hair. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Guys and girls, when you're in the facility of anybody, you will be held responsible for whatever is going on in that domicile, in that facility. You are just as much on the hook as everybody else in that house. If they're selling drugs out that house, you selling drugs out that house. If they kidnapping kids and doing sex trafficking, you kidnapping kids and doing sex trafficking. If they're committing wire fraud or setting up bank robberies or what, you in addition to them was doing wire frauds and bank frauds and setting up bank robberies, and everything that they were doing, you were doing. Why? Because you're in there. You're in there with them. Now, obviously, you can get out, but you're gonna have to have a good attorney, and you're gonna have to know how to work your hustle. But as far as the law goes, everybody in that house is responsible. Everybody in that house is called culpable. You are in a situation where you should have known better, or you did know. So I caution people, don't get yourself in that situation in the first place. Be mobile. roll up in your mobile salon bus, press the button to open the doors, and let your client and your client only on the bus. And I've had people, they call me all the time, say the child is getting their hair done. Are we allowed to let the mother on or the father on? Of course, yes, of course. But it is a different situation when you're letting an adult on, and then they have 6, 7, 8, 9 other adults that want to come on and kick it with them. You see? Now, again, there's no law against it. We don't have any regulations against it, but it is a safety. It is a safety call. Okay, you have to do things that are going to be safe for you and for your client. You can't have 20 people on the bus while you're trying to work. You see what I mean? So there's things that we are putting in place for the mobile salon business to not just to set rules and examples of how to operate the business, but to make sure that you are safe and that you're profitable and that you know exactly what you can and can't do in this business. It's the real deal, guys. It's the real deal. Okay, so all of that to say this, we're moving into a whole nother direction where we are about to make very big moves, very big calls that are going to be detrimental to the company and the business, to make sure that we are successful, to make sure that we not only are doing the things that are going to be beneficial to us, but we are doing things and making the calls that are going to be beneficial to you as mobile salon operators. If you have not signed up to Mobile Salons, now's the time. Go to MOBALON.com, MOBALON.com. Go to MOBALON.com and sign up. Because once we get started, it's over. Once we close that door, it's over. If you haven't donated, donate. Because once we get started, it's over. Once we press the button, it's over. Everybody that's in is in. They're done. It's good. Everybody that comes in afterwards, you're in afterwards. That's the whole point. Okay? If you're a hair artist and you're working on your hair art license, get your hair artist license. We got some huge things that are coming up right now for all of the hair artists. Not to mention, right now we just signed I think 4 people. I think we signed 4 people yesterday for contracts because they have their hair artist license. 4 people got a brand new contract. These are the first sets of contracts that we issued out from our sponsors, because hair artists get paid more than regular barbers or stylists. Hair artists get paid because they're able to design logos into company logos, company products. They're able to design advertisement into the hair on customers' heads. Okay, that's a whole nother world when it comes to promotions and advertisement. That's something that companies pay top dollar for. Top dollar. Listen to what I'm saying. Companies pay top dollar for that action. Okay, and we haven't even, guys, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let you go because we gotta get up out of here. We haven't even scratched the surface for how much money is going to be made from this profession, mobile salons and hair art. We haven't even scratched the surface for what is going to be made out of this industry that we're creating right now. Hair art and mobile salon, we're about to explode and create something where all of us is about to be paid ridiculously, and there's enough money to go around. Okay, there's enough heads, there's enough companies, there's enough products, there's enough sponsorship, there's enough money to go around to where we all can be millionaires. Easy. So I can only advise you, I can only tell you what I know. Whether you jump on it or not, that's up to you. I'm already gone. I'm in there. I've been in there. Okay, everybody that's getting on board with me, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody else, we'll see you from the top. All right, guys, that'll do it for right now. I'll be back at 6 o'clock with a regular show. 6 o'clock today with a regular show, and I will see you guys then. I got some announcements we're going to be making, and some adjustments to the school and the program. I'll be announcing at 6 o'clock. All right, guys, thank you so very much. Appreciate you all for coming in. I will see you at 6. I'm Ronnie Mac on the Shops Salons Network, the HairArt Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can't, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to MOBALON.com, MOBALON.com, and sign up. Applications at the top. If you fill out the application, submit it in, we'll review it. And if there's an opening and everything is good, someone will contact you with the next steps. If you haven't donated, go to triplehcharity.org and donate. We use your donations to purchase the buses and to pay our barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. Please donate. We need those donations, guys. We're trying to reach a milestone. We're trying to reach our goal so that we get the contract that we've already earmarked. So your donations actually help us to get there. Okie dokie, guys. Appreciate y'all. See you all at 6 o'clock. Please take care of yourself. And be careful out there. All right, thank you. I see some sponsors just dropped in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back at 6 o'clock. Thanks, Darnell. I'll see you, Darnell. Thanks, Peaches. Thank you, Glenn, Rogers, Big D Barbers. I see y'all. I got a bunch of people in. Appreciate y'all for coming in. I'll be back at 6 o'clock. All right, thanks, guys. Y'all watch it. Be careful out there, and remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.